Oh, James, you must be really, really happy with that result tonight, especially after what happened at the weekend.
Yeah, delighted. It was a bit like deja vu. We were a goal ahead. It wasn't the same scoreline. Obviously, it was 2-1 here. It was 1-0 on Saturday at home. But with 5 minutes to go, when you're protecting a one-goal lead, it's tough. But I thought my players handled it very well tonight, and I was delighted with the way they stood up to a real threatening Ayr United team. Look, we know coming down here, I said it through the week, it's one of the hardest places to come. It's proven that over the last couple of seasons. This is a team that can really threaten you, like they've done at Dens as well, so I'm delighted.
You've also got, I suppose, Declan McDade's going to be a very happy man tonight, coming back to his old ground and putting that ball in for that first goal, which was a great goal.
Yeah, since the day he came, he's been excellent. It's funny enough, I spoke to Mark Kerr before I signed him, and Mark Kerr was fully praised for Declan, and he's been great. He's not had probably the credit he deserves at our football club so far, but it's more that he does a great job defensively, but he's got so much quality going forward. He wins us a game against Arbroath, and he scores a great goal tonight, and he's been a joy to work with.
I was listening to the press upstairs, talking to the written press, and they were saying things. Is this the game that's really kicking off for the rest of your season?
I don't know if it's a single game. There were a lot of positives tonight, because Ayr are a really good team. We know that. We've seen them at Dens, and they threaten you all over the pitch. And tonight I thought we played some balanced football in the first half. Second half we showed we could dig in, so it's probably been the best performance in terms of a mixture of what we can do. Now, I've been very critical of my team when we can pass teams and we can play very well at Dens and not see the game out. I thought tonight we showed that we could play some real good football in the first half, but in the second half we showed that we had a bit to dig about us as well.
Now, Mark's had a difficult start here with you coming down here, but I believe that you know him quite well.
Yeah, look, Mark he'll get the place going. Look, it's a tough one. You want to win your first game, but I had that when I got the job and lost the game as well. But I know Mark very well. He's a good football man, but good coach. But above all, he's a good man as well. So look, I'm delighted he got the job. I'm delighted that the Ayr have went with a young manager. I text him that and says it's good that a club are showing faith in you the way a club showed faith in me, and I wish him all the best. I'm sure it'll be a real success.
Well, Mark, maybe not the start that you'd really have wanted here, but how did you see that game?
Quite clearly for the side of the park, you could see that Dundee had set up a press to let us go across the back of the parking when we were trying to get out to the full-backs, because I think that's what we're good at, using our width. But when you do that once or twice, then you've got to recognise it and put it in an area where you break their press. So that was frustrating, because we're putting that onto the park. We started doing it, got a couple of bits of joy, albeit we were 1-0 down. We should have scored a couple of chances, and then we go back and let them set up the press again, and we get nicked, and they break on us, and it's a couple of passes and a save and then a rebound that we don't react to. So it's frustrating that we kind of found a way of getting into the game and breaking their press and then falling back into their ways.
Did you feel that you were disappointed about the way the goals were lost?
Aye, you could see that picture that they were trying to do, and we played into their hands for the second goal. The first goal, they get a break of the ball on the right hand side, and Decky goes across the face of one of our midfielders. But for me, the balance has got to be right, and that was the only frustrating thing tonight. Is that I'm seeing things where maybe we should be positioned to make people go across the faces or go away for goal, and they got through us a couple of times too easy because of the way we were set up.
It was good to see Craig Moore coming back on there and looking like he really wants to be into this game.
I thought Moore was brilliant. That's the kind of thing I mean. We pass the ball, but there is times over the last 2 years I've been here where we play into an area, back up the play, then we pull it down and we play. But I thought Moore gave us that out tonight. He got into his first 3 or 4 balls, put them under pressure, and we started to look as if we had a wee bit of momentum. Looks like a chance with a 2 across the face of the goal. But he did move. It's good to have him back. It was good to have him back, and I think he showed that he's got that different edge to his game, that he can go inside, he can get in about defenders and stuff.
Now, you've got the weekend now, an extra day. Are you going to call them back in for training? Is that one of the things you do, because the game's coming up very quickly, Tuesday night at Morton?
That's it. The boys that'll be injured will be in doing their stuff to try and get ready for next week, starting Tuesday. and then we'll be in on the Wednesday, which we're normally off, so we'll be in the Wednesday building, Thursday, Friday, and then into the Saturday. So we've got to keep in mind we've got 2 of these games that we're going to have to kind of get boys in and do a listener and get ready for the next game.
What were the injuries? How are they clearing up?
We're kind of struggling. Belly's a couple of weeks away. I'm probably 2-3 weeks away. And then you've got Jamie's kind of longer term. Murdoch's longer term. Hopefully Frank Ross can be the same time scale as me and Stephen.
Also, I was trying to count up there that it looks like some of us are coming very, very close to being bookings are counting up now. Andy Geggan, for example.
I think that's Giggs out for Queens away. Giggs has picked up an injury tonight as well. So it's just that side it's looking pretty grim. Don't know how bad that'll be, but it'll certainly be for Tuesday, and I would say Saturday as well. So it looks like I'll need to be trying to get myself back to make the numbers up as well there. But it's the bookings now. I feel like the last 3 games there's been, I think, maybe 3-4 bookings a game, which for me is either something to do with our distances and we're stretching, getting dragged into spaces we're not comfortable, or we're being a bit rash and losing our discipline. So we need to look at that on the video and see how our setup is there, because there's a reason why you get booked, and it's not always because you're aggressive. It's maybe just putting yourself in areas where you're exposed.